Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, we're gonna get our hops on, It's Brewsday Tuesday with DreZ and Huck.
It's true.
These are nice crisp cans to open, aren't they?
Yeah, I couldn't put my finger on it, but once you handed it to me, I was like, there's something different about these cans.
They're pretty powerful.
Like, because it's got, I guess what it is that the label, it feels like I could pick the label off.
Yeah. This is local craft beer.
I guess that's how it is.
Virginia craft beer.
It is Brewsday Tuesday, and once again, DreZ is in studio, joined by none other than Huck from Huck's Beer Buzz, and it is our final week of Virginia Craft Beer Month. It's kind of sad that it's winding down, man.
It's been a good month.
It has been. August is still going strong with Virginia Craft Beer Month, so you still got a couple days to take full advantage of that. But right now, I just poured into my glass what looks to be something that is going to be very refreshing, very light. What'd you bring in, Huck?
Oh, Soaring Ridge out of Roanoke, Virginia. Tinker Creek Kolsch.
Tinker Creek Kolsch.
Nice,
a Kolsch.
light
What
summer
exactly
beer.
is a Kolsch?
Oh, there we go. A Kolsch is a German-style beer, and as they describe it, has German malts and German noble hops. And the noble hops are the ones that, you know, that started the things. I can't name them, but they're called noble hops, but there's different varieties of that out of Germany. The beer is pale in color and light in body. A dry finish and medium hop notes leaves you wanting more. So it's kind of like a wheat beer.
Could I be wrong? Is that not hashtag unfiltered?
I believe it is.
It looks like it.
It's kind of like it looks like a wheat beer, but it tastes like a light pale ale.
Yeah, it tastes
how
more like
I would
a pale ale.
describe a Kolsch. And it's one of my go-tos, especially in the summer.
Summertime, yeah. I was looking at. I mean,
Yeah.
this is. I mean, you can tell by the color and the lightness. You know, it's not a high ABV. It's not a Huck session. This is like a true session beer.
this is.
4% alcohol. So this is a day
This is
drinker.
a Utah beer.
You could be at the pool drinking a 12-pack of these easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a baby, you drink a case. No, I'm just kidding.
And just drink a half a case.
A case. I drink a whole case. So, yeah, it was a good summer. You know, this weekend at the downtown street pub.
Yeah, the Deschutes party. All right, so
Deschutes.
all right. First thing, I don't know. You were out there. You brought the beer V and all that sort
I
of jazz.
did,
Were you
yes.
camping out? So
We're doing urban camping, which
did you
started back up.
When did you get out there? Friday.
Yeah, we got there Friday.
So did you see them setting up the 400-foot bar?
Right, so we're all hanging around the campground. I use that word loosely. We're all hanging around the parking lot with our RVs. And I look up there, and coming off the interstate at Elm Avenue on 581 is the truck, the street pub truck.
The one truck.
The one truck.
It's just one truck.
And I got a nice picture. Well, they actually had about 4 straight trucks with tables and chairs and
Let's see.
tablecloths.
All that kind of crap.
Yeah, it was really cool. So the thing, we were kind of right and kind of wrong. It's like 2 sides, and then it has like indentations, but it's really only about 80 feet long. But there was another section that had like 30 feet on the side that they had down by the amphitheater.
Okay.
And then there was another section they were kind of doing some food and stuff. So I guess we added it all up.
It was 400 feet.
And you used
but
your imagination.
It wasn't 400 continuous feet
No,
of bar
it was-
like we
no.
were led to believe or
Right.
hoping to believe.
And I was going to, slide a beer down the whole thing.
That would have been.
That was my plan.
That was what you wanted to do. Like, all right, man, get ready.
400. I think a run and start. Like, and then we have the little broom sweepers.
Yeah. Them going down, curling, beer curling down the bar.
Curling on the bar. We should do that at, like where one of those places where they have the free. Well, I think Bull and Bones has it, where they have the freezer thing on the bar.
Oh yeah,
we should go down there and start curling with kegs of beer, or, pints of beer.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah,
that would be good.
We go aside. But anyway,
But
cool
yeah.
thing. Just one cool thing I want to throw out is they had this ski, and then they had these little Das Boot glasses, like 4-ounce taster glasses.
Das
They were
Boots,
Das
yeah.
Boots,
Yeah.
and they put them in the ski, 9 of them, and then 9 people had to lift the ski up, and then and chug them.
Ah,
And
yeah,
it's
I've seen something
hilarious
similar to that. Yeah,
because the tall people or the short people, depending on who was in control.
Got it on them. Somebody's getting beer on them.
So I took some video of that. I haven't had time to download it, but I'll put that up on the website.
Upload it?
Yeah, I'm going to upload it.
All right, cool.
Put it up on YouTube.
Yeah, Brewsday, or excuse me, hucksbeerbuzz.com. He'll do that. You know, he's got the YouTube channel, social media, Twitter, Facebook.
And I'll announce it on all of those when I put it up.
Sounds good, man. But sounds like it was a good weekend. You drink some good beer.
Yeah, I drank a lot of good beer. I would call my favorite from the weekend was the Inversion IPA, which apparently is not planned to be here because it's keg only. But then they said, because some other buddies, some of us beer folks, were talking to the folks.
Bring that.
And they said, you know what, we might try to figure out how to bring some of that. So
Sweet.
we may be getting that before the brewery's here too.
Awesome.
And they're getting a lot of beer. And, I had a lot of people say they really liked the beer. I had a couple people say they didn't, but they worked for other distributors.
Oh, and they were hating?
Just kidding.
Just hating?
Just hating, but why are you here drinking there, brother? You're still here drinking, aren't you? Did you pay for those pogs? I think not.
Yeah.
So I went to the VIP. We had some special beers in there, had some good food. Martin's was catering that. Good place. I went there on Friday night because there wasn't a real beer event going on. And drank some. They had everything on tap. And then they had some guest taps. I think they had Chaos Mountain and Soaring Ridge, which we're drinking right now.
Yum.
And a couple others.
Cool.
So they had guest taps, and they're going to do collaborations with them. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be a good thing. I mean, they really, I heard, now I haven't seen official reports, but apparently the Pogs all go to charity, and we set the record. Roanoke set the record.
So it's like
for the most Pogs.
Pogs are like you pay like $5, you get a Pog,
Right.
and then you trade the Pog for a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like actual Pogs? Like could you play Pogs like back in the day? Pogs?
Yes,
Did you bring your Slammer?
Nah.
I think I still have my Pogs and Slammer like in a drawer somewhere.
Yeah, well,
I kept that crap, man. That was fun stuff.
I was not that involved, but yeah, I remember Pogs.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's what it was. I was going to save one, but then there would be one less beer I would have.
Exactly. I can't blame you on that one for sure.
A couple of people were saving them, so I can probably get some. And I lost my glasses, but then I got another pair.
Sweet.
Because they had plenty. A lot of good swag. A lot of people working. It was just a good time.
Yeah.
It was really hot. Really hot.
Yeah, that's a bummer, man. I definitely would have been there, but I happily was at the Skins Bills game. And I do want to mention this because, it's just a good story. So we get out there, and I'm wearing my brand new Kendall Fuller jersey that I had made custom because you can't get him yet. He's a rookie. They don't sell rookie jerseys, like everybody else.
They just pay him $10 million a year.
Yeah, and my not yet, but my buddy was sitting next to me, and I was just like, dude, how much you want to bet Kendall Fuller gets a pick? Like, let me preface this with, we were drinking heavily, tailgating, and all that stuff before we get into the game.
DreZ, I can't imagine.
And so I was feeling very confident about Kendall Fuller getting an interception. And I was like, what do you want to bet? How much you want to bet? And, of course, he realizes that this is a rookie that, hell, might not even get to play, let alone what are the odds he gets an interception. He was like, I will bet you whatever you want. I will bet you $3,000. I'm like, well, I'm not crazy. But so we bet brunch the next day. And I'll be damned if the last play of the game, and it was coming down to the wire, Tyrod Taylor in there trying to score a touchdown for the win. He chucks it in the end zone, a little bit of a Hail Mary, and Kendall Fuller comes down with it. Literally the last play of the game.
Of course, that's the way to win a bet.
Unfreaking believable, dude. And so when we went to, I'm using air quotes for brunch because it was 3 o'clock. We made it to brunch with 4 minutes to spare.
It's like Linner.
And unfortunately, we went to this Irish joint that didn't have any sort of they had your Killians, they had your Guinness and all that, so they didn't really have a good beer selection. So I just was going screwdrivers, and then I did get a Blue Moon. But I took full advantage of me winning that bet, and I think our booze tab alone was probably like $70. So
well, next time you're in that situation, you order a black and tan.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. They take the lighter beer, and then they put the Guinness on top.
Oh yeah,
drink it. It's really good.
So it's like a Guinness with a blonde or something like that.
I have one every St. Patrick's Day, and if I'm in a place like that, a lot of Irish bars don't have a lot of beer, so Killian's and Guinness together make it nice.
I don't think I could have gotten that crazy with it because our server, if you can believe this, we ordered screwdrivers, and he was like, "What's that?" And we're like, orange juice
And vodka?
and vodka. He's like, oh, okay.
That one's not hard.
That one's not hard. That's 101 right there. But anywho, all right. So let's untap this bad boy. We got the Tinker Creek Soaring Ridge. This is obviously straight out of Virginia. Not only straight out of Virginia, but it's super local,
It's
right?
actually like
Just right up the road.
second generation, because Soaring Ridge was originally Big Daddy
Oh, is that right?
off Arthur's.
Mm.
And then they closed down their store at, was it Towers? That was called Towers Mall. They closed down the store. The brewer moved to this Soaring Ridge.
Soaring
with
Ridge.
Investors, I get. I don't know what the whole story is. But anyway, but I'm not sure this was one of the original beers. They had like 5 or 6 original beers, and he's making some more, one-offs and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this is a pretty tasty beer.
No, it's nice. It's nice and light. I'm going to go first because you always go first. When it comes to us reviewing our beers, we like to use the Untapped app. It's free, and it's pretty handy. I'm not getting a kickback for plugging this. It's just a pretty sweet app.
But
if you ever have, we
should.
should. I wish, or they should send us something. I don't know, some swag. I want a sticker. I want an Untapped sticker.
There you go.
But it's super handy, especially if you're a craft beer drinker. You drink a lot of beers like we do. You sometimes can't remember whether you liked it or not. You can leave it a rating. You can leave a comment. You can do all that sort of stuff. So it ranges from 0.25 to 5 out of, I guess, is it stars? Do we call it stars?
Yeah.
You call it caps, bottle caps? I don't know. It doesn't have a name.
It looks like bottle caps, yes.
Yeah, let's call it a bottle cap. That's
bottle
fine.
caps, that's what it looks like. I'm looking at it right now.
We'll start saying that. So this is the Tinker Creek. It's a Kolsch. It's super light. I mean, for this kind of weather, like it's pretty hot in the Bear studio right now, and we still got a few more weeks of hot weather. So if you're going to be hitting up a pool or something, man, I would recommend the Tinker Creek. Or if you're going to go to a creek, that would be even more perfect. But just a great light drinker, only 4% ABV, which usually, that's a problem. But, if you're going to be day drinking, that's probably a good thing to do. So, you know what? It's light, it's unfiltered, it's delicious. I'd say it's a solid 4.
There you go. And also you could go to Carvin's Cove, because they diverted, Tinker Creek from Botetourt under the mountain, and it goes to Carvin's Cove. So you could get some Tinker Creek swimming in right there.
And chilling right there in the cove.
Mountain biking around. It's all good. Take your boat, but you have to have inspected for mussels, not the kind on your arm. Yeah. So anyway, I'm liking this Soaring Ridge. I mean, this is a good beer. Like I said, crisp, unfiltered, nice lacing. Got a little aroma to it. So, yeah, I'm with you. 4. I'm going to say 4.25.
I actually almost, as soon as I said 4, I'm like, I might have lowballed it. Yeah, I think 4.25 is good, too.
I'm going in 4.25. This is a good beer.
It's a good beer. It's just a nice, good, light.
I'll have more of this.
Yeah, I would definitely drink.
And we actually had a couple other beers we talked about drinking.
We'll have to do that next segment.
Okay.
So let's take a break. Let's play a tune, and we'll be back. We'll talk about the other options that we have in the cooler, and, of course, pop open our next Virginia craft beer on Brewsday Tuesday right here on The Bear.